Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no! Because this interview runs for about an hour in length, we're going to jump right into this interview, and I hope that it's going to be an enjoyable interviewing experience for everybody who knows me for doing these incredible reaction videos, because I provide you commentary to coincide with this interview, and I promise you I'm going to do my best to give you an analogy on Kylie Cantrall's opinions for what they're worth, and to make it worth your while. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, you're probably going to want to do that to get in on my conversation, because every day on this YouTube channel there is something new about Descendants and Zombies, because I'm the biggest Descendants and Zombies fan out there and supporter of the franchises. I just wish there were more people on YouTube that dedicated their life to talking about Descendants and Zombies, because the past 10 years has been an incredible journey that you girls have got me on, and an incredible journey in time in my life that I will never ever forget, because when it felt like I faded off into obscurity, you guys brought me back from seemingly out of nowhere, and I have each and every one of you to thank for me being here with you tonight. And there is no place in the world I would rather be than be sitting behind this podcast microphone talking about Descendants and Zombies, offering you analogies on the franchise that have meant so much to our hearts for a very long time. So we're going to jump right into this interview, and I'm going to provide you commentary to coincide with it. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to hit my subscribe and my like buttons.
Hey guys, it's Presley. Welcome back to Cool Conversations podcast. Today I am so excited because
beautiful.
we have the one and only Kylie Cantrall.
I love these bubbly personalities of some of these co-hosts.
I'm so excited that you're here. We haven't seen each other, guys, in so long, so this is going to be our full catch-up today.
Kind of reminds me of
so
someone.
Perfect. We have so much to debrief.
We really
for
do.
the people.
We really do. For all of you guys. It's actually insane. We have known each other for so long. Like, now that I think about it, like, we first met when you were in your, like, Gabby Duran.
My Gabby.
I remember Gabby Duran
and I
and
was, like,
Syllables. It was a
fresh off
shame
of
that
Dance
series only
Moms.
lasted
I
2 seasons. It
remember.
broke my
I feel
heart.
like I low-key tracked you down, though, because I was, like, super into Dance Moms, and obviously, like, you were just killing,
That's
and I
the show
saw
she's
you
from,
all
Dance
over.
Moms.
I mean, was it Musically? Or no,
remember
I think
it
it was still
I think it was
TikTok at the time.
TikTok.
Wasn't that prehistoric.
We're not that ancient.
We're not that ancient. But I remember seeing your videos and like, oh my god, she's so fire.
I remember
like,
watching
she's
Kylie
such a
Cantrall's
diva.
videos
And I,
on
like,
YouTube.
hit
Her
you
YouTube
up
show,
and
Hello
we, like,
Kylie,
made a little video
stole
in
my heart.
house.
I can't lie.
Which
Guys,
we will not bring that video up.
If you can find that video, it's actually insane. But
It's actually crazy. I put her in a wig.
we
I put Presley in a wig.
What even was it? I think we, like, redid, like, a scene from Gabby Duran.
Yeah, I was in my, like, skit era. Like,
Yeah.
I think that series only had like
heavy
60
concept,
episodes, and that's why I say it was a
and you were
series
just
that
down,
lasted.
which I loved.
And it
Sure,
ended
I
long
was, like,
before its time.
right after COVID, too.
Yeah.
And I remember, because I was still living in New Jersey, I came here, and I was like, I, like, haven't literally seen anybody since COVID. I've been in quarantine, and then I was like, yeah, we're gonna go over to Kylie's.
Aww.
And it was actually, it's insane how long we've known each other. And then
so long. And then we just, like, kept hanging out, and my bestie Shar, shout out
we
Shar.
love Shar. Yeah,
I
it
love
was,
her so much.
we
But
did
we all
so
just
many
started
fun things,
kicking
and-
it
Yeah, it was great. And honestly, like, we've grown up so much, and like, it's
so much.
It's so crazy to think about that. That's probably like 5 years now, which is insane.
We were different humans.
Completely different people, and like, literally, we've both done so much since, and it's just like, it's insane. Every time we see each other now, it's like we have
There's so much to catch up on. Oh my god,
But
always.
you had a huge year, like literally huge year. So happy for you. So, if I'm sure everybody knows, but if
She
they
did
don't,
have
do
a
you wanna
huge
tell them
year,
a little
so
about, like,
much
what
on
you
her
do
resume to
and,
talk
like,
about.
what's been going on in your
High
life?
School Musical series, Gabby Duran and
I'm
Syllables,
Kylie.
Descendants.
I
So much to be
sing.
proud of.
I'm like giving
She
my
does everything.
This feels like an audition. I sing. I dance. I have dance training.
She goes to the gym, she dance trains, she sings and produces her album independently.
No,
which
but
is a
yeah,
constant
and I also
struggle.
act. I was just in a film that came out called Descendants. And
Little film,
little
Descendants.
indie film, Descendants. But yeah, that's kind of like the tea on me.
Yeah,
What
I
else
mean,
do you want to know?
Hey, let me get my cards. But no, honestly, like,
I wouldn't go as
huge,
far to
huge,
say
huge
this
year.
is a
Descendants,
indie
literally
film. This is one of the
so
biggest
insane.
films in Disney's
Let's just
history.
like talk about that for a
It's
minute.
far
because
from an indie film.
Yes.
How was that whole experience for you? Because Descendants is a huge, huge, huge franchise. Obviously, we all know it. We all love it. And like, what was it
Totally.
like coming back into that as they were like kind of like starting like a new era of the whole like franchise and everything?
Oh my gosh.
It must
I
have been
mean,
awesome.
yeah, like you said it perfectly. Like it is such a it's both incredible and also so like crazy, just like the idea of bringing back Descendants that was so iconic for me and so many kids of our generation. I think like so many people
came back after a 5-year hiatus,
and like
I can't remember where I was too, but when I read the news it was coming back, I was ecstatic.
Literally,
I was mind blown. I was so excited that Kylie and Ruby and Leah were going to be a part of the cast.
The idea of getting to bring it back and kind of tell this new story for a new generation was a little bit daunting for sure, because it is like huge shoes to fill. But oh my god, I feel like the fans have been so welcoming towards us, and I feel like that's always how it is when you like welcome a new franchise or any sort of thing like that, where it's like, you know, it's already a popular name and they're like, why'd you bring it back? Like, you should have just left it alone. Like,
to reintroduce it to a whole new generation of fans, which was incredible.
Yeah, I feel like there's always
and I have a profound amount of respect for everybody who brought it back and it was a part of the project.
Like, you know, started kind of embracing
because you just can't expect
really cool
people to know about the original franchise.
It's amazing.
I
mean,
reintroducing it because we have so many new fans of Disney now as part of this new generation.
Red, and everybody was like doing the dance
the
and
Disney
everything.
Revolution.
It's actually insane to see it. Like, it literally has reached like everyone across the whole world, and it's like it's insane. So
it's definitely been like a life-changing project for me.
I
so
can only imagine. Like,
crazy.
Now, like, your everything with your music is so amazing.
Thank you.
Dropped. When did you drop Boy for a Day? Like, recently,
I dropped
right?
Boy for a Day in November.
Oh my gosh, 2 months ago already.
I know.
So that happened after Descendants. That's cool.
And I have a new song.
So much
Bag.
happening for her.
Hey, it might be out by the time that this comes
Probably.
out. I've had to push the date like so many times. I feel so bad. Sorry, cuties out there. But I'm sure you know how
she
that
got in
is.
so
like,
much trouble, so much hot water for referring to her fans as cuties.
Like, it's
and
not
their
just you
political
making
point
the
of view ended
decision.
up
Like,
in
hey, I'm gonna upload
conversation
a
some
song.
way,
It's
somehow
like
that was
you have a whole team behind you and
unbelievable.
people wanting to like make it perfect.
I don't think there's anything wrong with referring to your fans as cuties. I mean,
so
people have referred to their fans as so much
many
worse.
exciting things. But going back before all of this happened, like, you have been acting and singing for like pretty much your whole life, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
So like, how did you first like get into everything, and like what did that look like for you?
I had a really untraditional childhood in the sense that both my parents were in the industry or are in the industry. So I was very much just industry baby kid. Like,
she's had that hat, that I Love LA hat for forever.
She's a dancer.
She bought that hat in February of 2024.
You know, my dad's sessions.
And she wears
He's
it
a songwriter
everywhere.
and
I know this
producer.
because I'm the biggest
So I was
fan
always
ever.
very much encouraged
February of 2024.
to write songs and go to dance, and like same as you. Like, I was in the dance studio literally like
Every single
the day that I got potty trained. I was in class. Like, did
She literally was in class the day she got potty trained.
So it was very just
That's all she's ever knew.
normal.
That's what her
Like,
life's
it
been
felt
about.
like, you know,
So there's a lot
it
of
was only
pressure that
until I
goes
got
with
older
her,
that I was like, oh
I
wait,
have a
not
profound amount of
everyone
respect
like
for her for
is
that.
encouraged to like pursue the arts. Like, it felt so normal.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just always had this feeling of like, there's nothing else I want to do. There's nothing else I can do, honestly.
After doing it for so long, you just can't walk
literally,
away from it
since
and just leave it
could
behind
walk, I was
in
in
your
the dance
past.
studio. I'm like,
You'll always return to what made you a
anything
superstar.
other than
And that's why I say
dance.
that people like
couldn't
Meg
imagine,
Donnelly and
like,
Mila
doing anything
Manheim,
else.
we
So
haven't
I
seen
think
nor
that's
heard the
something
last of them.
that's
So don't ever
kind
believe
of
any other critics on their
rare-ish,
shows
is, like,
about how this
you've
is
literally
it.
been doing it like your
It's
whole
over.
life. Where, like, other people like
It's not.
fall into it as
Story's
they
far
go.
from
And I
over.
think people ask me a lot, like,
Stories
when
never
did you
end.
have that moment where you were like, I'm going to pursue this? Because I think, like, that is very common to, you know, get into it later in life and discover it just, you know, solely by yourself, discovering, like, oh, I want to pursue this. But, like, for us, I think because our families also are in entertainment, like, they really encouraged us early on. So it was, like, just from the get-go.
Yeah, like, I feel like I've always, like, known. Like, I didn't, like, really, like, know that I wanted to, like, do music or, like, I wanted to act, but I always knew that
Sometimes it just happens
in
for
this
people. You go to
industry
bed one
somehow.
night, you're a
Like,
normal person, you
I've
wake
kind
up
of figured
famous
out,
overnight.
like, where I'm, like, still
That's how
figuring
this
out, like,
YouTube
where
channel
as I
happened
get
for me.
older.
I
But
uploaded Descendants
I
and
think
Zombies
that's
videos,
something
woke up
so
famous
cool, is that,
one
like,
morning.
kind of just, like,
And I
never
had
really
never
had it in
looked
my
back.
mind. It was
Had
just
no
always, like,
regrets.
Yeah.
there, you know?
It is
Whoever
cool.
told you you
We're
couldn't
very
become famous
fortunate
off
to
YouTube
have-
obviously lied
yeah.
because
Yeah.
so many people
But I
do
think
it.
it's cool to, like...
Don't ever stop on a
Well,
dream.
it's actually,
Don't ever
like,
quit on
I
yourself.
feel a lot of people in our industry, I think, aren't the most, like... this sounds crazy, but I mean,
Dreams
I guess I have to
happen
speak
for
for
people
myself.
when you least
I don't think
expect
I'm
it.
very, like, well-rounded in other things
That's why
because,
so many
like, I've
EPs are
dedicated
called
my whole
dreams
life to
and
this one
hope
thing.
and
So,
destiny.
like, I don't know how to do a lot of other things.
There's a
No,
reason
I was
behind
talking about this
everything.
before. Like, literally, I when I was younger, I didn't really do like acting lessons or vocal lessons, and I wish I did. But also, like, I didn't do anything else. Like, I played maybe soccer for a season, but I could not throw me a ball. I don't even know if I know how to catch it.
Side quest. Okay.
I don't think I've ever played soccer. Out of all the sports that I've done voiceover work for,
but, like,
and commentary, I don't think I've ever done anything with soccer.
Other than that, but like,
I have a lot of friends that are into soccer thing and the concept of it, but and if everything I've done commentary for, pro wrestling, MMA, UFC,
so obsessed with what you're doing,
soccer was never one of my fortes or go-tos.
Yeah. And it's also a really competitive industry.
Yes.
Like you're competing against like other dancers that it's their whole life.
Well, it really is competitive.
So
I was involved with ballet recitals for years, and the production aspect of that is just beyond competitive. Everybody wants to get ahead of each other. Everybody's competing for the top spot. If you're not good enough, the audience is going to let you know about it. If they love you, they're going to let you know about it. It's a real, I got your back, but you'll scratch mine kind of industry. You really got to watch yourself in that kind of business.
Like, it's just like not like that.
But
I've
had a hand in everything.
And something that's also really cool about this industry is you can do so much, but like staying in the same industry. Like you can like dance, sing,
so many
act,
people
and, like,
fade off out of the same industry that they become famous from.
I don't really think I would be doing
and you see them doing something else because they want to get away from all the pressure.
But don't you think like dance is like such a great foundation to have?
Yes. Honestly, like I am so grateful that I grew up as a competitive dancer because it has set me up for literally everything. Like, even I was talking to an acting coach, and she was like, working with dancers is so nice because they know how to take a correction and they don't get offended by it, and also they know discipline, and like saying it's helped so much with music, and it's just like
absolutely you have natural just like rhythm everything. And yes, I always tell people that ask me like, what piece of advice do you have for like someone starting in the industry? I'm always like, get your butt in dance. Like, yes, girl, that if you have that on lock,
dance
like
is
that
such
will
a competitive industry, and it's so much more competitive
like,
than people realize, and there's so much respect
and, like you said, discipline, work ethic, like we're able to take direction. We've had dance teachers like critique us
and crack under pressure. There's so much pressure about your weight, about your image.
Clarke,
I have a lot of people subscribe to this channel who are dancers, and I want to send a special shout out to you guys. Keep up the good work, because the pressure you're under is something you're never given enough credit for.
I don't know, I just feel like it has all just like aligned, and it's all made sense for me, and like
mad respect.
I don't know, it just all like kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah,
and you're the same way. Like I feel like I've grown up like doing like the same like.
Oh my gosh, totally.
Yeah,
I feel like we have had like similar paths for sure.
But okay, I hate this question, but I'm gonna ask you: is there one thing that like which you got to pick your favorite out of?
Why spend hours editing videos when AI can do it instantly? With Wayne Video, just paste a video link or upload a file.
Dancing, acting, like what do you think it would be? Like at this point in your life? Because for me, I know it's changed as I've gotten like older and like even like in the past couple of months, like it's been like different. But
that's interesting, and I think it can change. Yeah. Like makes sense.
Yeah.
That's hard though. Yeah. I would say, I mean, it's definitely between dancing and singing. They're like kind of the same to me, you know, in a weird way, just as far as like my passion for both of them and like
she has such passion with everything
so
she
gravitated
does.
towards that.
And that's
like,
why I have so much respect
like,
for her, because a lot of people just
like a
fade off into obscurity and never be heard or seen again.
Passion of mine, but definitely it's between those two. I don't know.
Believe you me, I've seen so many people just fade off.
It's hard because it also goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
For, like what you do. Like
totally.
With your music, you're dancing all the time, so it's like it's hard to like pick, you know?
Right. I mean, I guess I would say I think dance is just so fundamental for life and just like knowing your body and like and also like there's like you can low-key fake singing, but girl, you can't fake dancing.
No faking when it comes to dancing.
Fake it. Like even if I had no voice, like I would find someone to like sing and I would lip sync. Like I would still serve like a cute step because you can't fake dance.
No, like you cannot hide it at all.
No, like, I would Milli Vanilli that. Like get her on the mic and I'll lip sync.
Hey, honestly, it's so true. Like dancing is like there's no hiding you when it comes to dance.
Totally.
At all. Like you really can't fake it. That's actually so true.
I just said the same thing. The audience loves you, they're going to let you know about it. If they don't, they're going to kill you.
New hack unlocked.
I've seen so many stage productions flop.
Well, a lot of people know as Red.
Yes.
Now, but
Princess Red.
Wonderland. But also you have like your own music on the side. So does it ever like worry you that
That's
you're
why
gonna
if
be,
you
like,
can't put
labeled
a
as
sound to a
Disney star when
music,
you're moving
a
into
lyric to a
music.
melody,
Oh my gosh, totally.
go
As
away.
you get older and like
So many people have a
Yeah.
God gift and talent
Yeah, I mean,
to be able
it's
to
like,
put music to life,
it's like
bring
the
it to life in
classic
ways that
trope
others
that
can't.
people
And if
love
you
to
can't,
kind of
you gotta
put
kind of
a
stay
Disney
away.
star in that box
Yeah.
of like,
Leave it to the
okay,
professionals.
boo, like, but what
If you
do
don't
we
have a
do
sound
after
or can't
this?
put
Like
a
that
music to
Mickey
a lyric.
contract, like.
Oh my God.
But I just like take it with stride, and I
Yeah.
just make fun of it at this point.
She certainly does.
TikTok or something you posted about the one
She takes it
song.
with
I remember
stride
you
because
posted
she's
something. I
faced
was
with
like,
so
that's
much
so funny.
criticism
You were like, yeah,
since donning the role of Red,
something
having the torch
about
passed
being
from
a Disney girl,
Dove Cameron to
making,
her.
like, they're watching out for you or something.
Oh my
think
gosh!
it's
I
for
feel
the-
like I
for denim
always.
or whatever.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I love it because you really just like
Yeah,
take it as a joke. 'Cause honestly,
totally.
it's the best thing
It's
to
a
do.
different day. Like I get that people want to hold on to this idea of like Disney stars. Like back in the day, I think they were more strict with like you can't show midriff and like you can't make like any sort of music that feels like at all provocative.
couldn't
like,
wear
whatever.
bikinis
Like, I
on
get
the set
that.
of Disney
But
Channel
it's a different day
shows.
now.
You couldn't
And I
have a
think,
mustache,
like,
for
Disney
those
has
of you who don't
evolved,
know.
And like
Guys
we're
had to be
very
cleanly shaved
encouraged.
on the set of shows
By
like
the way,
Jesse
there's
and Bunk
nothing
years
like
ago.
there's no Mickey
I did a
Mouse
Jesse
being
video about
like,
6
hey,
months
you
ago
can't
talking
say
about
or
that.
do
People
this.
couldn't believe
Like,
it. People were
I think
commenting saying, "Oh my
we're
God."
very encouraged to
Because of course
be
these videos are being
ourselves
introduced to a
and,
whole
like,
new
speak our-
generation from
speak
15
our
years ago when I
truth.
used to podcast.
And like
so.
yeah, that's I feel like my music I always want it to represent like who I am in this moment and
Yeah.
like to feel authentic and I want my music to be like something that I can actually listen to and that I feel proud of. So I never try to like make it either feel young or feel older.
Yeah.
Like it's just
like
me.
what you want. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that that's so special. It's also like so nice that like you are who you are outside of like who you are and like
Right.
like shows and movies and whatever. And like I think it's also so cool to see people like gravitate towards your music as well as like what you've done. Like the move, like your fans from the movie are also now fans of your music, and it just like all like it all just works. And it's also
Thank
so
you.
special because it really is just like you. Like your music is just like who you are, and you're not like I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate
So-
that. It is very like validating and
Yeah.
cool when people gravitate towards my music because it is like it's coming directly from
Yes.
me and the most like authentic representation of me. So
Yeah.
because it's different with a character, like
Yeah.
that's not really me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is really special.
That's so nice. Okay, well, like we said, you had a huge year this year. So now coming into 2025.
You see what she's doing? They're
how
written
are
off
you,
cue
like,
cards. I
resetting
would
in the
never
new
do
year
that
and,
if
like,
I was interviewing
setting your
her.
goals and,
I
like,
would never do
what
that if
you
I was
wanna
interviewing
do, like,
anybody.
from here on out.
Because you're supposed to
Like,
speak
what does
from
that,
your
like,
heart.
look like
That's
for
what
you?
this
'Cause I know,
YouTube
like,
channel
you've always
prides
been very
itself
big
on.
into like manifestation.
This is what I'm talking about
and,
all
like,
the
goal
time.
setting and whatever.
I've read Presley's tarot cards.
yes, I remember that. Stop.
And
that
you
I
were
hate when somebody's interviewing somebody and they're looking down at a piece of paper or a cue card.
Because I was like
It annoys
clocking your
me.
tea. I was like, okay, this is gonna
I
happen. this is
never
what you
ever
need to
did
focus
that.
on.
In every
Like,
interview that I ever did, and I
And it
did
did.
thousands of interviews, I
Right?
just want to put it out there
I'm
that I
telling you, there's
never
something
once
you
read
need
off
to
a
do
cue
when
card, a
you're
teleprompter,
into,
a piece of paper,
actually,
a notebook.
Yes, we're doing this.
We're
Never.
doing- I have them with me. Don't worry.
She carries them in her bag.
Spoke from my heart. If
If
I was fired, I was fired.
No, I actually
If I
don't.
kept
carry
my
them
job,
with
I
me.
kept my
should,
job, and I was
though.
happy.
Yeah.
You never know when you need to just
like
break
a
them
little
out.
reading.
Exactly. Give myself a mini reading in Starbucks. That's a
This
great question,
addiction
and
that
I
everybody
feel
has to
like
Starbucks.
yes,
I know they
I'm
have
big
really
into,
good
like,
coffees and really good
manifesting
recipes,
goals
but
and like visualizing what
the
I
one
want
coffee
for
place that
myself
I
for
never
sure.
was
I
fond of was Starbucks.
tried to
Dove
do
Cameron's
that.
addicted to it.
But I
Cotton
think
Trell's
I'm
addicted
like
to
in
it.
this new
McDonald's
wave of
addicted to
like
it. What is the
trying to
secret
give
behind
myself
Starbucks?
tangible goals.
I had
Like,
Starbucks,
okay,
I think,
what
once in my
is
life, and I threw up
something
a
I
half
can
hour later.
do
I
this
regurgitated.
week? Like maybe I can't like create this
I guess it's
concept
got everything to
album
do
that
with the
like I
franchise
can't
and the
do
name
that
of it.
right now.
Like
Maybe
Disney,
I'm like
Nickelodeon,
planting those
McDonald's.
seeds for that in the future. But like,
Nintendo,
what can I do
PlayStation.
today? What can I do this week? Like
Yeah.
what can I do to further get me closer to my goals?
Yeah.
Because I think it's really overwhelming thinking about like all your biggest dreams and goals and like where do you even start?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's like also like what I've been doing is I kind of like separate the two because I'm like I know what I want for myself long term and like where I see myself and whatever, but like that's so overwhelming sometimes. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, when am I going to check off one of these boxes?
Right.
Like,
How
feels
much
so far
further
away.
away
yeah,
from
like, I
her
think
face
that's something like when it
can
comes to
that
like setting
microphone
goals for
be?
yourself and whatever, like
Oh
doing
my
something
God.
that you can do like within a month or within a
Germaphobe.
week is so
Germaphobe.
helpful because it also just makes you feel so good about yourself.
Yeah,
And,
and
like,
so in control.
Yes, and like you're doing
Kylie's
something
mic is
to
like
better
right up next
yourself.
to
And
her,
it
so her
doesn't
sound
have
is
to be, like,
perfect. And this girl's a
career-wise,
germaphobe.
like anything. Like I think personal
reading
goals
off
is
cue
also
cards.
like huge, and like creating those like little habits
Totally.
like will create such like a bigger thing in the future. So I
Right.
think that
Are you
that's
into journaling?
Yes, I've been
I'm
so
into journaling.
I
I've
got
journaled all my life.
The 5
How
minute
many
journal.
times was I somewhere in the
I love
world
it.
where I
It
didn't want
is
to be?
so
And
good.
I'd sit
Every
in a
morning,
room
every night before I
alone
go to
by
bed.
myself and
Have
I'd
you
journal
noticed,
my
like, a
thoughts and I'd
difference?
send
Yes,
the
it,
girls
like,
an
just,
email.
like,
Some of them
sets me
wouldn't
up for
care,
like
some
a
of them
better
would.
day, and I also feel like I
Journaling
go
is something I'm
to
very
sleep,
fond
like,
of, and I have a lot of
so,
respect
like,
for people who do journal.
calm.
Yeah.
And
Very
like, I just,
uncommon
like,
that a guy would journal.
it just helps
but
like
I'm journaling
put down
all
what
my
you're
life.
grateful for, like what you want to do to like make the day better, and like I think it has like what you're grateful for, what would make today great, and then like
What can you
like
do?
a daily affirmation.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
And I'm like, this is so nice. And then it's like
Aw.
top moments of today, and then like something else. I don't remember what the last one is, but it's literally like, again, takes 5 minutes, and it makes you feel like so much. Just like I don't know, just makes you feel like so good. I think that journaling is honestly huge. Like it's become like such like a big thing.
It is
to me,
huge.
like recently.
Props to you.
And, like,
Props to you.
vision
You're
boards. I love
smart.
my
You're
vision
smarter than you ever given
Yes,
credit
so I know
for.
you love a vision board.
I love. It's like
I love
my
how
whole
she has a
room.
vision
Oh my
for it. I
gosh,
really
you're
do.
just like I feel
Because
like you're
anyone
one
who
of
has
the
a vision for it sees
people
purpose
I know
behind
that is like so
something in journaling, which
into like
is
aesthetic and like
quality very
like,
hard to
I feel
find.
like
I
your
wish I could find a
room,
girl
like, your
who
phone,
loved to
like, your
journal,
wallpaper.
like
I feel like
Kylie and this
everything in your
girl
life
here.
is very like
It all has
Very
to
rare
be
quality,
and
very
visual,
rare.
visually
Yes.
pleasing.
It has to be, and I fell off of it from my room for a hot second. It was like 3 different aesthetics. And I was like, this is not gonna work. I was like, this is not working for me. No. So I had to like redo it, and I like made like new vision boards, and I put like different like things together, and honestly it has cleared my mind so much. And
I
it
love
like
that.
it just like works. I feel like
There's
in my
something
brain.
about seeing it like visually and having it outside of your brain and
Yeah.
like actually seeing a board with like your goals and everything written out that's so it makes it tangible. It makes it feel like, oh, I can actually do these things.
for sure. Even like writing it down, like in like a journal, like writing down like what you want and your goals, and like I don't know, I just feel like it helps to get it out of your head.
I did that every
Even
night
if
of my
you're not
life for
talking about it to
25
someone else,
years.
just like
Right.
for yourself.
Yeah, it
Every
makes it
night of
real.
my life.
It makes it front of mind.
Those of you
I think
who know
that's
me
really cool. I'm
personally
trying
know
to get
that.
better with my
You may have
journaling.
gotten some
I'm
of my
kind of
journal
random.
entries
I'm like,
sent to you.
one day I'll be like writing.
I don't know
a
how many
bunch of
people I know
it
actually
in my
watch the show
journal,
because
like,
I have
and
thousands
you get
of
all these
subscribers.
feelings out, and then like I'll forget about it for like a week and be like, I should journal again.
Yeah,
But I need to be consistent.
I never
Yeah,
ever got to journal.
I had that
I
problem
always
because I
did
would
it. It was just something
lose
that was
it.
programmed in my
Like,
brain to
journal.
do.
And then I would start
Because
a
I
new
loved
one,
it so
and I would be
much.
like, wait, this
Oh
is
my gosh,
Something I
I have
highly
like 10
recommend anybody to
journals
do who
that are
can't
like
gather
so
thoughts.
random.
No, that was my problem. Is I had a different journal for like everything, because I was like, I need to have a music journal, I need to have a daily journal, I need to have a I'm like, this, no, put it in one,
Honestly,
and just like
yeah.
keep it all in one place, like that. I was all over the place, but now I keep it by my bed every night, morning. But it is helpful.
Period. I'm taking notes.
Taking notes on the
I'm gonna follow
journaling.
your lead on that.
Okay, so again, 2025, big year. Like, what was your like biggest personal accomplishment? Even not career wise, but like for yourself. Like, what do you think was the biggest thing that you like were the most proud of?
Ooh, this
year?
past year? Random personal goal. I was really excited and proud of myself for finally getting my license.
Yes.
Finally got my license. I finally drive on the freeway. Like, I just love
17
driving.
years
and I have
old.
the cutest little Mini Cooper.
I
You
know.
can
It's
drive.
I still need to take
Greatest
for
moment of your
driving.
life.
Dude, I still
My
need to
nephew
get
just
my
got his
license.
permit.
Yeah,
Actually,
So
supposed to
proud
do that.
that
Right, so my
he got
test
his
is actually
permit
supposed to be
and
today.
Oh,
hopefully he
shoot.
will be a
I didn't practice,
sensible
so I just
driver.
like canceled
Is it
it.
your driving or the
Hope.
written?
No, I have a permit. So
Okay,
it's baby
okay,
steps,
okay.
baby steps. But no, I don't have mine.
Because you're 17 still.
No, 18. This is a problem that I don't have my license.
Girl, we're in the same boat because I was also 18.
It's just like,
Don't rush it.
no, I was like, this isn't really like, I go everywhere with my mom anyways.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like you're the same way with your dad. Like, you guys
I had a
like,
really good
everywhere together. And I was like,
relationship with my mom.
I don't really
It was one of those
already got a
relationships where you
bomb
told
driver.
each
Yeah.
other
Like, I could've said the
everything.
best-
But it actually is so
And
nice.
it's something
like,
to be
once
very
you have
proud of
that,
because it's of extreme
you just
rarity.
have all the freedom in the world. You're like, I can go to Trader Joe's right now and like go on a little grocery haul by myself. Like, I can go meet up with my friend. Like,
yeah, that's literally all I want it for. That's what I tell my mom. Like, I just want to like go to Starbucks or go to the mall or
Yeah.
something, or go through.
There's
like, a
nothing
driveway
worse
in
than
my
having to
own
tell your
car,
parents
like,
everywhere you
yeah,
go.
and like I feel
Because they
bad,
don't
too,
trust
like,
you.
making
It's
my
like,
dad,
Mom, I have to go to
especially when I
McDonald's.
was
Mom,
in
I
my,
have to go to Dairy
Pilates
Queen.
grind,
Mom, I have to go
I was
get the
like
laundry.
getting him up at 6 a.m. I was like, can you take me? He was like,
parents
oh
have
my
to know
God,
everything.
dude. So now it's like nice.
When you
that I
first
can
get your
relieve some
license,
of
you
that.
Yeah,
you
that's
feel
how
a
I
sense
feel now.
of
So I'm
freedom.
like, okay, this is
You
getting
feel as
rid
if
of
you're
a lot
free,
of
but
that.
your
I'm
parents
like,
just don't
can
want to let you
drive me to
go.
my friend's house for like 30 minutes and then like go back home, and just like, I She's like, yes, of course. But I'm like, I feel bad.
I mean, honestly, it's okay, because, like, I really do believe
I always wanted to be abducted by aliens for years.
And
my mom was so protective of me. She never wanted me to try getting abducted by aliens.
They got their license right when they turned 16.
Until every night she used to look out through a window and see me lying under the lawn trying to be abducted, thinking I was crazy.
I would be, like, a later driver.
For sure.
I never did succeed in getting abducted by aliens after all these years, all this time.
Okay. That's my goal. For, like, first goal of the year is I gotta get that license, but...
Yeah, it's a big goal.
It's a big...
I'm excited for you, though.
I know.
It's gonna happen. I believe in you.
Parallel parking?
The parking is the thing where I'm like...
That's gonna be my problem on the test.
I think that's everybody's nightmare, parallel parking.
Girl, I hit the curb on my test, and somehow I still got my license. I don't know how that happened.
But, like... Doesn't matter.
Bless.
Because we got there. I know my permit test was a disaster. I literally failed 3 times, and then I passed on the 4th. But I failed
on the written?
Yes.
I had to take it twice, too.
It was the DMV. It was so scary for me. Like, I went in there, and I was like, no. And I went and took it at home. And I passed. But I didn't cheat. I swear. Like, I didn't
even know you could do that. I would have done that, too.
I didn't either. And then I got there, and the lady was like, just go home and do it. And I was like, oh. Okay.
So smart.
I wish there were more interviews with Kylie Cantrall like this. I think there were only like 2 hour-long interviews with Kylie Cantrall, and this is one of them.
On Brainly.
This is why I think the PR for Descendants of Zombies could be so much more out there.
What would we do without Quizlet?
Honestly, that was like
by
the
Zombies 4, the PR got better.
Like life was
I have to give them that.
Brainly, and
think about the Zombies cast is everybody shows up for Zombies
maybe,
PR.
I don't know. That's the one with like the
3 or 4 people from Descendants always show up. The same 3 or 4 people. Kylie, Ruby, Malia.
Saved my life.
Every once in a while, a special character.
Yeah. But anyway, to go back to your question, yeah, I would say that was one of my big goals for myself that I was really excited about. But also, like, yeah, I got to cross a lot of, like, first-time things off of my bucket list, like performing at the Thanksgiving parade. Like, that was something I had always, like, talked about with my family. Like, we would always watch the parade, and I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to, like, perform one day on that. And that was so cool. And just, like, doing the whole, like, press run for Descendants and, like, getting to do the morning shows and like
there was a lot of PR for Descendants, but there's never enough for Descendants. I think there were more PR appearances for Zombies as time went on.
I feel like kind of the most rewarding in a way, because it's like you always dreamed of doing these things, and like you're finally like.
And you know, most people will talk about the PR for Descendants and Zombies,
but, like, with all those things,
and never even
like
watch it. And this is coming from a guy who sat down and watched every bit of PR for Descendants and Zombies. That's why this show is the most popular Descendants and Zombies podcast on YouTube presently, because
biggest lesson
I did go out of my way to actually watch it and try to make sense of it. I took a lot of pride in doing it. There's a certain pride that goes with talking about Descendants and Zombies. And if you don't have that pride,
because I think it's easy to like get burnt out. Yeah. And especially like I think we're kind of similar in this way too. Of like we really value our like social life as well. Yeah. So like trying to juggle those 2 worlds of like working so much and then also still trying to make time for friends and like do normal stuff. Like I think that was something that I had to learn to kind of like balance. And I mean, I'm so grateful that I have like such a great circle of friends that are so like understanding, and you know, I never felt like guilty about having to miss out on, because you have to miss out on like big moments for your friends sometimes, and that really sucks. But yeah, I think like I feel like I'm doing a better job now of like pacing myself with work and trying to like make sure I don't miss those moments.
Yeah, that's honestly like a huge thing. I think that like doing this, you have to sacrifice so much, and like so much. Like I am very similar in the way where like I always want to be there for like other people and like what they're doing. Like, but then I think I'm also trying to be better about like realizing like it's okay like if I put myself before that sometimes, and like really just like it's like a very hard thing to balance, you know, because it's like you're doing so much, but you also like want to be normal sometimes too, and like be doing like normal
I think everybody
things.
wants to be normal at one point or another in life.
Yourself. Yeah, like that.
Nothing
is also
wrong with
something
that.
that
There's nothing wrong with being a fan of Descendants
and
and
Zombies. That's another person I need to make time for. Me. But yeah, that's so real. Like I think I also came to the realization of like, oh wow, I'm definitely like an introverted extrovert, and like I need to.
That is literally how I describe myself.
Really?
All the time.
Oh my gosh.
Because like I love I think it's like
I'm an
only child
extrovert.
thing. Like I really
Full-on
like being,
extrovert.
Like, by
I'm a
myself
social
because
butterfly.
It's just like
Not that there's
I don't
anything
know,
wrong
I
with
like my, like,
introverts.
alone time,
Shout out to
like,
every
my
introvert out there because I have a
quietness
lot of
and, like,
respect for
whatever.
you.
But I also
I'm an
love like,
extrovert.
being with my friends.
I can't go a
doing
day
small
without
things, so, like,
socializing
yeah.
and being a social
It's like
butterfly.
introvert, extrovert. That's literally what I say all the time.
Wow, I wonder if it is an only child thing because we had to like spend so much time with ourselves and like entertaining ourselves growing up.
And I also feel like that also helped like maturity wise because I was always with my parents, and so like I feel like I matured like super quickly being an only child as well. So I feel
That
like
makes sense.
honestly, people are always like, I can never be an only child and like whatever, but I feel like it's helped me so
It's
much.
so lit.
Like I love it. Like my parents are my
same.
best friends,
Yeah.
and like I've like learned so much. I feel like I like matured super quickly, but also like I wouldn't be able to do any of this. I don't think. Like I moved like across the country, and like I don't know if that would have been possible if I like, had siblings or whatever. Like I'm sure my parents would have figured it out, but like
Yeah,
you
no,
know.
you're so tight with your parents. It's so cute
know.
to see, but that's so real. Like I
think
applaud
anybody
the-
who's tight with their
the
parents,
families
especially
that
a
are in
girl,
this industry and able to
I have a
get
lot of
their
respect
kids
for
to,
people
like,
who are
all
tight
of
with
the
their
different
parents.
things, 'cause, like,
I just want to
I
put that
could
out
not
there
imagine.
because
I feel like our
it only
schedules
ever
and our
happens once
lives
in a
are already,
lifetime.
like,
So every time
we
you have
add up to,
a
like,
special
4 kids
opportunity to have a
for our
bond with
parents.
somebody, you
Yeah,
got to
like,
kind
with
of
the
take
amount
full
of
advantage of that.
runarounds
So
that
much
taking
respect
me
for
to
you guys.
auditions growing up and school and dance and everything. Like, I don't know how families with a bunch of kids do it.
no, it's insane. But yeah, I definitely think that being an only child is like help with like, but also I don't know.
I never
It's,
had the
like, it's
opportunity or
different.
the
Like,
honor of
I
being
do
an
think
only
that I
child. I would
need
love
to be
the
better
chance
at
to.
spending time.
But did you want a
being
sibling
an
when you
only
were
child.
younger?
Okay, like not really because my like no, I really liked it because like I was like when I was younger, people would be like, "Don't you want a sibling?" I was like, "No, I get all the attention." But like, I was also super close with my like cousins, so like they were like my siblings. I just didn't have to live with them.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's like the best of like
Honestly, best of both worlds.
Honestly,
I feel that.
Yeah.
There was definitely a period where I was like, like I'm missing out, like I have no one to play with. But I think like, yeah, as I started growing up, I was like, wait, my friends are literally like, they fill that void for me.
I wonder if I
which
got
is
any
weird.
apples in my
that's
mini fridge.
Also like, or reasons like like, even if it's not like the same person, like throughout my life, I've always had like a super like tight like best friend. So I'm like, they're like my siblings. Like it's fine, but.
So
Yeah,
after you make so many
so you
videos
said you're very
and you get
into manifestation
monetized,
and everything, like,
YouTube
what do you
will
think
send
would
you
be
a
your
mini
biggest,
fridge.
like, piece of
because you have to
advice
spend the rest of your life
to,
making
like,
videos
literally
for the
anyone on
platform.
how to reach like your big goals? Like, what would you like tell them if they're like, I don't know, like how to like get there? Like they know where they want to be, but they don't know like how to make it happen.
I would say the biggest thing is to take baby steps, and yeah, I think this really goes back to what we were talking about, like making those specific goals for yourself of like, okay, what can I do today, what can I do this week, what can I do this month, like making goals that aren't so overwhelming for yourself, because the truth is nothing happens overnight. It didn't happen overnight for me or
True.
Leslie.
Nothing
Like,
does
we
happen
both
overnight.
put our 10,000
Unless your name is
hours
Jonathan
in for
Clarke
sure,
and you just wake
like,
up one day
that
randomly
really is what it
famous.
takes. It's not. I feel like people always want like a shortcut type of answer. So this is kind of a boring answer, but also like, I think there really is something to like surrounding yourself with people that are very like-minded and also have goals that they want to accomplish for themselves, because I really am feeding off of like so many people in my circle's energy, and I feel like all my friends are very driven and very accomplished, and like that inspires me so much. So staying inspired is really important, because I think that's what like fuels you to keep going and to stay motivated and yeah.
That's literally how it happened for me. I just uploaded a bunch of Descendants and Zombies videos,
like,
and woke up
not
one
that you
morning
have to have
famous with like
the exact
1,000
same interests or,
subscribers.
like the exact
That's what
same
happened.
goals, but like
True story.
the same like motivation and like stuff like that keeps you like wanting to do things. Like,
oh my gosh, absolutely.
I think that like I always try and surround myself with friends that like are enough alike but also enough like different, where it's like
you're learning
just,
something.
like, and it all makes sense, and that literally helps you like literally stay inspired all the time, because I think that I feed off of other people's energy for sure. So like I don't know, I think that's definitely a good piece of advice. But okay, talking about big goals, small goals, whatever, how do you celebrate your like little wins along the way? Because some people, I feel like you forget to like celebrate like the little things in life. And
Well, buy Dairy
only,
Queen
like,
cake for
waiting
$50.
like, the big things
Come
to
on, eat the
happen.
whole thing.
Yeah, that's so real.
Think your
I
life
don't
is
think
doomed?
I celebrate things ever. Other than like birthdays. You've been to pretty much all of them.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I do like little things to celebrate. Like I think like after a big shoot or something, like I'll go get like a cute little dinner or something. Like I'm such a like, I don't know, I'm such a quality time person too, that if there's any like big thing to celebrate in my life, I'm always like, okay, I want to like, you know, hang out with my friends or like maybe throw a little something at my house. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard too because, and I'm sure you relate to this, like I used
to throw house parties all the time at my house when there used to be pay-per-views, because years ago,
that have happened
when professional wrestling used to be a hot commodity,
like, not
everybody in your block had pay-per-views, so when the pay-per-view would happen, like Royal Rumble or something, everybody would come to your house, and it was the craziest night of your life.
I see everything as like stepping stones and milestones, and just part of the journey. So I think there's also something good about not getting too like comfortable and excited about every little thing, because you still gotta like, you know, keep working and keep getting better.
I agree. I'm the same way. I feel like, I don't know, I like forget about like all like the things that are going on also, because I feel like very like, I don't know, like normal, like I'm like, okay, like you just keep going, because it's just like where you're doing these things to get yourself to like to do even more, like, you know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
I think that like I'm the same way. I don't really feel like I like to like even celebrate like a lot of things. Like, yes, I'm like, oh,
I don't like to celebrate a whole lot of stuff. Only
you did good,
significant things, you know.
I don't know.
Mom tried to throw a graduation party for me like 20 years ago.
Because I
tried to get into
like,
that kind of thing.
Have so many like
moments
goals
that
and like
mean
visions for myself.
so much in your life.
I want so much
but, you
for
know,
myself
for
that like
just
I just keep
everyday
going.
things.
I think that's amazing.
I wasn't really into that
like,
kind
I think
of thing.
that's a healthy thing.
Yeah.
To like, still be able to like appreciate those moments and like be grateful and give yourself your flowers, but also like, okay, cool, that's just like a step in the journey and that's a cool milestone, but like there's still so much more to go.
Yeah.
It keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like something that like also I'm like trying whatever is also like staying present, because that's also like kind of like goes like hand in hand, is like since I have so many goals and like so many dreams for myself, I'm always like looking on how to get there, and like I forget like to just like be like where I am. So like, what do you think you like to do to keep yourself like grounded and present and like where you are at this moment, you know?
Yeah, that's a great question. I feel like that is something I'm grappling with too, is like trying to stay present and not get so wrapped up in like, oh, I wish I could be doing this, or I still think I need to be doing this better, because
it's an hour-long interview.
Kind of
I have to stay hydrated.
Cycle and I think I don't know. I feel.
You want perks?
Like I'm
start up your own YouTube channel, and YouTube will send you stuff.
I think just like honestly journaling probably helps with that, because like those prompts in the journal are like
food to put in the fridges
today, and like really bringing you back to like today, this moment, like not getting so lost in.
This is why this is the most popular Descendants and Zombies podcast
because I
on
like
YouTube. Subscribe
I'm
now.
always like ready for like the next thing.
Dude has his own mini fridge. He has to go nowhere.
Just because I'm like excited.
Stay home
for, like,
all day making Descendants and Zombies videos. So it sits on his life.
I think that's something.
Worry about nothing.
This year is like being where I am as well, and like taking it all in, because I feel like it all like kind of like passes me by. Like I feel like I'm like doing something and I'm like, okay, well I have this next. I'm like, oh wait, I forgot that like that just happened.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Totally. I mean, we were just talking about this, like, because we were like, when was the last time we've seen each other? Oh, like 9 months ago. Like it's kind of crazy how fast time goes, and I think our lives like pass us by.
It is crazy how fast time goes. Before you know it, 10 years is gone.
Like, do you relate?
It seems
to
like
that?
nothing. No time has passed. And so much
happened. What I ate this morning.
You know,
like,
my dad looked at me one day and he
is.
said, "Jonathan,
I don't either, because
10 years is a long time, and a lot can happen in 10 years. But it's really not a long time. It's what you do in the 10 years that matters."
I don't. Like it's all like a blur. It's really weird. I'm like, this is gonna be a problem as I get older.
We're literally 18 and 19 years old, and this is like probably like pre-dementia vibes.
It's because we just like, I feel like we just do so much that it's like our minds are just like everywhere all at once.
Totally, I think so.
I'm like, this makes me a little concerning.
Yeah, maybe we should get that checked out.
Yeah.
But I do think it has to do with like the fast pacedness
Yes.
of our job, and like it's constantly we're being pulled in so many directions that I think it's easy to kind of get into this mode where you're like, okay, I'm a robot doing all of these things.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere all at once, and then you like wait, what even happened today? Like,
Yeah, it just like it goes by and I'm like, oh, okay.
that's what I was thinking about with like tour, because I've seen a lot of people talk about, a lot of musicians say like, dude, I can't even like tell you what the tour was like. It felt like it went by like this.
It's crazy.
Because it's like the same thing every night, but it's just moving so fast.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm kind of worried about that. Like, I want to like enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that's just something that's like insane. Like you're traveling, but you're also like doing a show like pretty much every night, and it's just like so many things going on. Like I could so see that like going by so fast, and like
Totally. Just
I don't
the
know.
regimen of like, wake up, get ready, show,
Yeah.
bed, wake up, like that
Yeah.
same thing every day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, and I'm also the kind of person, I'm realizing that I like newness, and I like to like my.
I like new
don't have,
things.
like, a
I like
morning
trying new
routine or a night
things.
routine. I do it a little.
But I mean, that's what you
different
expect
every day.
in the
Yes.
entertainment
Are you
industry.
like
You
that?
expect
the
the
same
same
way.
constant flow
I like
of the same thing every day.
I don't really like like I don't like a routine because I like every single day looks so different for me. And somebody asked me this the other day. They're like, so like what's like your day-to-day life look like? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, it's literally different every single day.
Yeah.
But I like it because it keeps me like motivated, I think, and like helps me like think of new things and like what I want to do. Because if I like woke up the same time every day, did the same thing, like I just don't know. It's not something that I feel like I've ever really done either. Like yes, growing up I had like school and then dance, but like still like sometimes I'd be going into New York for like something else, and it's like there's so many like,
I honestly
different
think
things.
like our job is so free flowing, and like because so many things happen so last minute, we're like, oh, we just booked this job and I'm now moving to Atlanta for 3 months. Like, cool, what the hell?
Dove
like,
Cameron had
I
that
think
happen
there's
for
so
her.
much randomness.
She landed the
with, like,
role of
this
Liv and
line
Maddie,
work
and their whole
that I feel
family
like
had
it
to
kind of
uplift.
almost trained us to like be, I guess, flexible.
This is your
and to
lifestyle.
also, like,
You have to
I feel
train
like
to be
I crave
flexible.
that. Like,
You have
I
to train
crave, like, okay, what's
for
my
so
next
many things to
adventure?
really
Like,
hit
what's
you in the
something
face
new
when you
that's
least
gonna happen
expect
today?
it.
Like,
That's why I have
I
so
think
much
there's
mad
something really
respect and have
magical about
commentated
that.
on this
For
stuff
sure,
for
I don't
years.
really like to like stand still. I'm like, if I have like a couple days where I'm not really doing anything, I'm like, okay, figure it out, because
what's going on?
this is not gonna work for me. Like, this is not like, I love being like home because I feel like I'm also like very much a homebody.
Yeah.
But also like, I do like newness, and I honestly didn't really think about it like that because I really don't do the same thing every single day, and I love that. But I feel like it's very different for some people. Like some people need like the structure and the routine of every single day, which is kind of cool because it's like everybody's like very different and like how they like work. But I do think it has to.
Yeah,
do
some
with
people work
artistry.
really well under that like strict regimen of like I know what I'm doing every day. I mean, most jobs are like that's 9 to 5. Like you know what you're doing every day.
Yeah.
You know the hours, but it's always different for us, which I think is weird and cool.
Yeah, honestly, I love it. I don't think I could picture it like any other way. But like kind of in the same like world, like how with like a life that's so all over the place and you're like in a million places at once, how do you like stick to your goals and like what you want? Like when you have like so many things going on and you're doing so many things, like how do you really stay focused on what like you want to do with like everything going on?
When you want it, you just stay focused on it. And you do it with an open heart and an open mind.
As much as
Like, I
think it's
see
great
the
to
chance
have
and
tangible
opportunity to make
goals,
videos
I
for
think,
you
like,
every day.
knowing your like 3 top like
Never
these
know
are
what the
things I
response
want
is going to be for every
accomplish in
video.
my lifetime.
You just put yourself out there with an
as
open heart and open
terrifying
mind.
as that is, I think
do your
knowing
best.
what those are and always having that in mind, like that is something that I keep reminding myself, and it's always like, okay, like is what I'm doing today getting me closer to that, or is it taking me away from it? So I think like that is something I always am thinking of and reminding myself. And also like I feel like I've been really like tapped into my women tuition, which is just like, you know, really listening to myself and like just what feels right and what doesn't.
Yeah.
So if I'm ever in like any situation, or like I mean I feel like this happens in our life a lot, and with this job, like you know, we're being presented opportunities and like so much is in our control, which is so cool because we're like our own CEOs in a way, which is so fire. But we have a lot in our hands, and like we do have a lot of control over our destinies and the jobs we take. And so I think you have to be tapped into like what feels right and what feels aligned with like my goals and what I see for myself. Like you have to constantly be in that state of like being your biggest advocate and like and I think a lot of that comes down to like being in touch with your intuition and like just listening to yourself and like and also just knowing when something doesn't feel right. And like I feel like even though like, you know, there's I think with like having a big team too, like people really try to, you know, voice their opinions, and you sometimes have to like stop that noise and like no, but in my gut, like this feels right. Like I want to go with this single cover. Like this is what's going on in my life right now. I'm like, everyone in my team likes this, but like I really like this. So like I have to listen to like my own intuition and what my best self is like telling me to do. So
for sure, I think that that's huge. Is like really like knowing what you want and what feels right to you, and like being like able to voice like your opinion. Because like at the end of the day, with what we both do, like it's your vision. Like what you're doing is like it's not like yes, it like it matters to so many people because so many people like work hard for like what you do as well. But like at the end of the day, it's you. It's like you're Kylie and like I'm Presley. Like it's gonna matter the most to us. Totally. So I think that like that's also something that I'm realizing is like it's my image and it's my whatever. And like I think that like knowing what I want and like being able to voice that is so huge. And I think that like that also aligns with like knowing what you want for yourself like long term. Right. Because it all just like kind of goes hand in hand.
Totally. You know? And it's really cool that we're in this day and age where like we really can do so much ourselves. Like we can really take matters into our own hands as far as like editing our own videos and like, you know, coming up with like, hey, I want to do a podcast. I want to like start a brand. I want to whatever. Like we have like
there are so much options, so much variety out there now in this world. It's unbelievable. Completely. Years ago, you would never have tell it anything like this. But because of so much advancements now in 2025, it's way different from 1995 when everything just seemed so impossible.
That you're like tapped in with what you really want and like just go for that. Like I feel like that's always when you have the best outcome.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's something that's like we're very fortunate to like be like that, and I just think that it all kind of stems from like knowing who you are as a person. Like, you know, like I think that like being comfortable in yourself and being 100% for yourself is like the most important thing. I was talking about this earlier that like I've realized like I am 100%. Like I don't need anybody like fill like I'm not 90 and I don't need somebody to make me 100. Like I don't need that extra 10%. I just need to like somebody to add on to it.
Wait,
you know?
That's a bar. like hey. I'm writing that down. I don't need someone to take me to that 10%. Like I'm already 100. I love that.
Yeah, it's just like I think that that's so important, especially in this industry, is you have to be so comfortable in yourself. And like I also was talking about this today, like even if you're not like fully confident, like you have to fake it till you make it. I think that's huge.
So real.
Like that's huge.
Nobody should ever have to do that.
Real.
That's why I created this show, to let them know the support was here for them.
For the people in the
because
back.
the guy hosting the show is actually smarter than he's probably ever given credit for. Knows everything there is to know about Descendants and Zombies, your favorite stars. Just wants to show them the respect they deserve and give them that respect. Not just show up and say you respect them.
Not even like the girl that you look up
give
to
them
the
respect
most,
they deserve. Because there's so much more value and appreciation in showing the respect and not just showing up.
Insecurities and things too. So I think that also is a nice reminder to like make us all like, okay, we're all human, and like
it's everybody's first time living. Like nobody's done this before. Like nobody knows what they're really doing.
So real.
Like we're all figuring it out as we go. So I think that's like important to remember. But okay, getting into our little Dear Presley for this episode. We got a long one.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
But this says, first, I just want to thank you so much for doing this as well. Oh, wait, pause. I'm reading this wrong. Okay. Rewind for just a second. The thing that's been bothering me recently are my dreams as in what I... My God, why can I not read? Okay.
Guys, we were homeschooled, okay?
This is the problem. Like, yes. The thing that's been bothering me recently are dreams as in what I aspire for. My whole life I've wanted to be an actor, but my parents aren't really the biggest supporters of that, and it's hard to follow my dreams when my own family isn't in favor of it. I'm a huge advocate for never giving up, and that failure is only reached when you don't give it all. I literally am struggling to read. The failure is only reached when you don't give it your all. But I'm truly struggling with what to do. All I want to do
if that was me, I'd probably take 50 cuts
it's very hard to make
and
it. I just
upload the
want to
best
give it a
cut.
chance to try. This has really been taking
That's why I never
a toll on me
stutter
for
or
months, and I
anything.
feel so unmotivated to do really
Doing it for
anything,
30
but
years.
it's really been going on for years. Although I'm only a teenager, I have huge goals for myself, and I truly wish to achieve them someday, hopefully soon. Do you have any advice for me? I'd truly appreciate it.
Aww.
You know,
that's sweet.
I know, it's so nice, and honestly, it's so, like, hard, at least for me to hear, like, because I have been very fortunate enough to grow up with very supportive parents, and, like, I really couldn't imagine it, like, any other way.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like that, I don't even, like, honestly, I don't even know what I would do in that situation, but...
Of course, it's so easy to give up on something when the people closest to you are, you know, telling you should go in a different direction. And I think about that, too. I'm like... I'm so lucky that, like, everyone in my close circle has been so supportive and, like, so encouraging of my dreams. And sometimes I'm like, damn, like, would I still be working this hard even if everyone around me was, like, not believing in me?
Yeah.
And, like, would I still want to do this thing? And, like, I'm like, yeah. Like, I would still do it. But that's why, like, what was the name of this person?
No,
we don't know. Okay, anonymous.
Anonymous.
To the little baby who wrote this, like, the fact that, you know, you feel discouraged from the people around you and you still are like, no, this is what I need to do. That is such an amazing sign, and that is such an incredible thing that it's like, okay, this dream has been, like, planted in me for a reason, and, like, the fact that you're aware of that already is great. And, like, I mean, it really comes back down to, like, finding your people, because it might not be, like, you know, in your household, like, you got to go out there and, like, find people that are also sharing your passion, and, like, just surround yourself with them. And I feel like there's always ways to kind of make your dreams happen, even outside.
There's always
of, like,
a way
your
to make your
family.
dream happen.
They don't support
Just
you in
never
that.
ever
'Cause
quit.
you have to follow
You'll
your
find
gut.
your life.
For sure.
It's telling you to go after this thing for a reason, so listen to it.
100%. And I think that, like, obviously, like, it's hard sometimes to, like, even, like, be able to do what you want to do, but I think if you have that passion, like, it'll happen at some point. Like, I think that, like, for me, if I have, like, a goal or a dream, like, and it was placed in my heart, I know that it was for, like, a reason, because it's, like, anything's possible. Like, literally, this is so stupid, but, like, anything is possible as long as, like, you work hard towards it. And, like, I think that, like, the fact that you know that this is what you want to do, and, like, you're so sure of it is so special. And, like, I just think that, like, find the people that are going to support you, no matter who it is, friends, like, literally anything.
Yeah.
Because...
And there's so much you can do on your own, too, of, like, we have social media now where it's, like, you don't have to be from LA. You don't have to be from New York. Like, you can be wherever in the world and, like, go to LA casting and, like, submit a self-tape. Like, you can post things on post covers or dance videos or whatever on TikTok and, like,
Truest words
get
have never been
discovered
spoken.
and contact
You can do
people.
anything in this world as long as you put your mind to it with an open heart
resources, and it's
and an
just
open
about,
mind.
like, opening yourself up to those possibilities.
Yeah, it's very true. Like, now, like, it has changed so much where you really can make opportunities for yourself now.
Totally.
Even if they're not, like, presented to you. So, like, I think, honestly, just trying to do the best for yourself that you can, like, until, like, something's gonna work. Like, if you try, like, and, like, a bunch of things, something's gonna stick and something's gonna work, as long as, like, you have enough passion to, like, work towards it, I think.
And everyone has been in this position of, like, how do I do this? Like, we don't all have it figured out, and we all have to start from somewhere, so don't get discouraged.
Yeah, for sure. I think, like, and also, like, don't be too hard on yourself. Like, when doing all of this, like, it is, like, a very competitive industry, and, like, it takes so long to, like, literally have something, like, hit. So I think that, like, don't get discouraged, don't be hard on yourself, and also, like, work hard, but don't work yourself too hard to the point where you don't want to do it.
Yeah, where it's not, like,
anymore.
enjoyable.
Yeah, like, always make sure that you're enjoying it, and always make sure that you're having fun while doing it. That's like the most important thing.
Yeah.
I think.
I love it.
But yeah, this is so fun. Thank you so much for doing this. I
Absolutely.
literally had the best time catching up with you.
Me too.
But do you want to?
This was needed.
Yes, this really was needed, like for sure. But do you want to tell everyone, like, I know you have so many things, song, tour, everything. Do you want to tell everyone where they can find you and what you've got going on?
Absolutely. You can find me at Kylie Cantrall on everything. I am going on tour this summer. Come check us out. Worlds Collide Tour. It's going to be so fun. And I have
that tour was mind-blowing. You guys have every reason to be proud of yourself.
Lots of music. And yeah, that's the vibe.
Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
That was a beautiful interview. It really put things into perspective of just how valuable life is, because I've always said and always believed time is the most precious commodity. Why? Because time always runs out. And it's all about what we do with the time that we are allocated and how we spend it. We can spend it with the ones we love, tell them we love them a little bit more, give them more confidence, present a real positive vibe, and make the most of every opportunity. Absolutely wonderful. Give me a moment to switch back over, and we will close this thing out as always with a few final thoughts. Here she is, Kylie Cantrall, such a wonderful person, such a wonderful human being, still trying to figure her place out in the world, but she will get there. She will find her life because of each and every one of you and the incredible amount of love and support that you've always never failed to show Kylie Cantrall. You guys always show up, kind of like how you showed up at the Worlds Collide Tour and made it a blast for yourselves and the stars. Such an honor and a privilege this summer has been, a summer I will never ever forget. As the summer draws to its conclusion in just a little over a week from now and you head back to school, I want you to know that I love you guys so much for making this summer so fun for me, and I look forward to being here every single day to help you make sense of Descendants and Zombies as your voice of Descendants and Zombies. I certainly hope that you enjoyed today's videos as much as I enjoyed producing these videos for you. This YouTube channel will always be here for you, and we will talk again tomorrow morning. But as the sun officially sets on all of our lives, I want you to remember that the words I love you are written somewhere out there in that constellation. You may just have to look a little bit harder than others to find it, but trust me, they're in there, and you will find your light. Everything is going to be okay. Why? Because it has to be. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and show your love and support for this YouTube channel, which I hope you will continue to do for the foreseeable future, because this show happened because of you, not because some guy just randomly decided one day when he woke up to upload a bunch of Descendants and Zombies videos. It's because you fell in love with this YouTube channel and made all this happen, made me a celebrity overnight. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to be a part of your life and to have been your voice of Descendants and Zombies. It's been an honor and it's been so much fun. We will talk again tomorrow morning. Until then, be kind to one another. Bye, YouTube. We will talk again bright and early tomorrow morning. See you then.